So how do you know how much life insurance you actually need? It's a really difficult question, and it's probably one that immediately causes panic if you don't know the answer. Well, by the end of this video, you're going to have a much better idea of how to determine how much life insurance you actually need, what's right for you, and how much you should be paying for it. My name is Jake Williams, and I'm a life insurance specialist with Step Up Wealth Management. For more information on life insurance or how it fits in a comprehensive financial plan, be sure to subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, that way you're notified anytime I upload new videos. So, determining how much life insurance you need shouldn't be as complicated as some people make it. But there are a lot of ways out there that people tell you. Some people say, okay, you need 2.5 times your yearly income, or 5 times your yearly income, or 10 times your yearly income. But that's a very broad rule of thumb, and it doesn't take into account you and your individual situation. So what I suggest is you go at it from the other direction. Instead of starting out with a dollar idea in mind, you ask yourself the question, what do I want covered? What do I want this life insurance to pay for? And I'm going to throw out a couple things for you to think about that can help you arrive at the number that you would actually need. The first one would be to cover basic needs. Cover the basic needs of your loved ones, of your heirs, of your spouse, of your children. So that could be paying for debts, paying for your burial. If you're using life insurance, if someone's getting the benefit of the life insurance, that means you have passed away. Paying for the funeral, that's a cost that a lot of people wouldn't be able to take care of out of hand. Other basic needs, food, shelter, can you put food on the table that month? Can you pay the rent? You can use your life insurance so that your heirs and your loved ones can take care of those needs. Once those basic needs are met, the next thing you might want to look at is to maintain your standard of living. So your family gets used to where they are and what they have. Maybe you're able to go to the gym, 4 times a week. You have to pay for a gym membership, go to a pool, go out to a movie on a Friday night, whatever. Making sure that your family could pay for those. You could, by buying enough life insurance, having the right amount of life insurance, make sure that your family is still able to do the things that they know and love by taking care of them, protecting them with the proper amount of life insurance. Another thing that you might want to consider for your life insurance is to enable your heirs. Most often that is to be able to pay for education for your kids. So take into account the cost of college. How much does it cost? How much will it cost when they would be going to college? Start adding all these things up, and you can start to see the dollar amount that you would need to look at for life insurance coverage. If any of these things sound like the kind of thing that you need covered or you want covered, drop a comment below. Let me know what it is you personally, you individually want to make sure is covered with your life insurance. Some other things that you could do with life insurance is you can pass on wealth. If the death benefit of life insurance is taken in a lump sum, meaning a single check right away, there is no taxes for your heirs. So that is a huge benefit to life insurance, is being able to pass that money on to your spouse, your children, without them having to pay a huge amount of taxes on it. Another thing that you can put into and roll into the amount of life insurance you have is living benefits, benefits that help you during your life, since it is your life insurance policy. So whether that is a cash value that grows that you can use to cover expenses, or there are all kinds of things you can do with cash value, and I'll get into those in later videos. Or it could be things like riders, things you attach onto the policy, such as a long-term care rider. So if you end up in an assisted living facility, those can be extremely expensive. If you have a rider or a living benefit on your life insurance policy, that life insurance can pay for that. Saves you, your family, and your loved ones a ton of money. So instead of giving you a nice, simple, boxed up answer of, say, take the amount of money you earn in a year and multiply it by 10, and that's how much life insurance you need. Okay, maybe, maybe not. Instead, look at what your family needs, what your family would need if you were no longer there. Could they pay for childcare, right? If you pass away and you have children that still need childcare, your spouse is going to need childcare more often because you're not there to help. You can factor that cost into the cost of your life insurance. And I know this seems like it's extremely complicated and it starts blowing your mind. Sit down with a professional. Sit down with someone who does this regularly because they can think of things, they know things that you might not think of. Would you have thought to factor in childcare and the expenses of having your child in daycare 5, 6 days a week into a life insurance benefit? Maybe, maybe not. So talk to someone who does it professionally. So much worth your while. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up and make sure you check out the link in the description to see if you can qualify to become my client. Make sure you take care of your now, your future, and beyond.